Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Mini Luxury. Here are 10 of the most expensive pets you can buy. Number 10, Capuchin Monkey, $8,500. After seeing these monkeys on the big screen for shows like Friends and movies like Night at the Museum, it's difficult not to want to own one of your own. They have such lovable personalities that make them the most human-like. However, in real life they can have aggressive behaviors, so they're only recommended for expert caretakers. Buying a Capuchin usually ranges anywhere from $3,500 to $8,500, and on top of that, setting up a proper enclosure starts at $650 to $3,500, which means including plenty of things for your monkey to climb on. Number 9, Hyacinth Macaw, $14,000. Elegant birds like the macaw are often beloved for their beautiful color patterns, yet it's important to remember birds are much more difficult to care for than they look. They can often reach 40 inches tall and have a wingspan of 60 inches. They're gentle, intelligent birds, but even though they can be loud, they're not the best at talking. They have been known to live for 50 years, so getting one's a lifelong commitment. The price for these birds varies between $6,500 and $14,000, and their enclosure will cost at least $2,000. It should give them plenty of space to fly. You can also expect to spend around $60 a month on food, including nuts, berries, and seeds.
Coconut isn't too arduous, but half the food they handle ends up on the forest floor.
Number 8, Samoyed, $14,000. The Samoyed's one of the most beloved dog breeds in the world. Most people can't resist the white, cloud-like coat of these dogs. Not only are these dogs in high demand, but they also are expensive for responsible breeders to breed and care for. They're very social and adventurous canines, which appeals to many dog lovers. However, their white coats will shed often and get all over your dark clothes, so they need to be brushed frequently to remove all loose fur. Unfortunately, they're prone to many expensive health conditions, such as corneal dystrophy, autoimmune conditions, and cardiac disorders. Number 7, Palm Cockatoo, $16,000. Also known as the Goliath cockatoo, these massive birds are distinguished by the feather mohawk feature on top of their heads. They might not be brightly colored like the hyacinth macaw, but they still have a regal appearance. They can be fun, intelligent birds to have around, but they require lots of attention. They might scream or act aggressive if they're ignored too long. The average life expectancy for these birds is 40 to 60 years, and they could even reach 80 to 90.
The population we were studying has an extraordinarily low.
Number 6, Savannah Cat, $20,000. It's not your typical house cat. They're actually an African serval breed with a regular house cat, so they're a domesticated animal breed with a wild animal. The laws can vary greatly. However, they're not dangerous in any way, and they're actually considered a desirable pet because they have the loyalty of a dog but the independence of a cat. They can cost anywhere from $12,000 to $20,000, with females being more expensive than males.
Savannahs can grow up to 40 pounds and 4 feet tall on their hind legs.
Number 5, Stag Beetle, $89,000. Most people don't want bugs in their house, so they especially wouldn't pay thousands of dollars to have one in their home. These massive beetles are considered a prized possession to many, so bug enthusiasts will pay high prices just to own one. Despite having massive pinchers, they primarily only eat leaves, and unfortunately they only live 1 to 2 years, but they've been reported to live up to 7 years in some instances. While the price to own one is generally very reasonable, a Japanese breeder once sold for $89,000. So if you see a large bug in your home, don't squish it if it's a stag beetle.
Is not enough in these battles.
Number 4, White Lion Club, $140,000. As you can imagine, any type of big cat will require a permit to own, and in many areas it could be illegal. So make sure you look over the laws before getting your heart set on a rare lion cub. These cubs appear white due to color mutation that was first spotted in 1938. The lighter coloring alone is what makes them so desirable. Now, they come in regular lion litters, so finding one is incredibly difficult. Since these cubs are so rare, they often cost around $140,000 to buy. However, that price is only the beginning of how much a white lion cub will cost you. They'll need at least several pounds of meat a day along with a sustainable enclosure. Number 3, Cloned Dog, $155,000. If you thought regular dogs were expensive, think again. Cloning your dog is often more expensive than buying any purebred puppy. The reason some people choose this route is because they can't let their dog go. When their dog passes away, they want to have a dog nearly identical. It costs between $50,000 to $100,000, and that alone might sound like too much, but many families have spent as much as possible to have their beloved dog back. One couple even spent $155,000 to clone their dog named Sir Lancelot. Now they have the clone, who's named Sir Lancelot Encore. Number 2, Tibetan Mastiff, $1.5 million. Tibetan Mastiffs are one of the largest dog breeds in the world, and they're often mistaken for fluffy bears. They were first bred as guard dogs and were capable of protecting sheep from any danger approaching, including wolves, leopards, and bears. Their thick coats of fur make them tolerant to even the coldest temperatures. Number 1, Thoroughbred Horse, $16 million. Most kids dreamed of having their own pony, but having a thoroughbred racing horse is an entirely different story. Their care isn't easy either. They need it to eat 15 to 20 pounds of clean grass every day, and thinking about cleaning up after them is already exhausting enough. A quality thoroughbred often costs between $100,000 to $300,000. However, one particular horse named Green Monkey broke the record for most expensive pet. Sold for $16 million because he was a legend. During his first race, he ran 1/8 of a mile in 9.8 seconds. But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.